And welcome back to the Mahnomen High School Gymnasium tonight. Second half of our doubleheader on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. The Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds hosting the Sacred Heart Eagles tonight, as the Thunderbirds coming in at 3-10. Sacred Heart comes in at 10-4. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Also, thanks to my Your Live Event engineer tonight, Sadie Peterson, working the Your Live Event equipment. Thunderbirds and Eagles tonight. Keys to the game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Keys tonight for the Sacred Heart Eagles. They need to shoot well, and they're going to have to play a physical brand of basketball, as they're going to have to rebound. They're going to have to push the tempo here tonight, and they're going to have to defend the three. The Thunderbirds have been shooting the ball, and they're going to have to play tough inside as well. For the Thunderbirds, they need to value the basketball, take care of the basketball, and they need to eliminate some of the silly passes and silly turnovers. They cannot turn the basketball over here tonight. They've got to avoid those little stretches where they turn the ball over and have those stretches of shots not falling. They can't have those here tonight. Your keys to the game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Dr. Gabe, 218-435-6186. Acupuncture, chiropractic, along with nutritional supplements, and he has hydro massage. Stop by Foston Chiropractic, downtown Foston today. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Our starting lineups brought to you by Ziegler Egg are on the way next on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Well, let's get into our Ziegler Egg Equipment starting lineups brought to you by Ziegler Egg Equipment, Highway 9 North and Ada tonight. They have a Massey 1754 54 horsepower with cab air heat. Comes with loader, 1,000 hours, $33,000. They have Brandt grain carts up to $7,500 rebate on new carts. Talk to Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Egg Equipment, Highway 9 North and Ada, 784-2961. Starting tonight for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Starting for the Eagles tonight, a senior, number 0, Mike Gapp. A senior, number 3, Josiah Sumby. A junior, number 4, Parker Erickson. A junior, number 11, Isaac Ortiz. And a junior, number 24, Greg Downs. Sacred Heart coached by Destry Sturkle. They wear the white jerseys, the purple and gold trim. Sacred Heart across the front. They are 10-4. For the Thunderbirds tonight, starting for the Thunderbirds, a senior number 1, Darian Chilton, a senior number 2, Mike Weaver, sophomore number 20, Brody Lutka, a senior number 23, Carter Clark, and a senior number 55, Kobe Weaver. Thunderbirds wearing the teal jerseys, white and black trim. Thunderbird across the front. Thunderbirds coached by John Clark Jr. Thunderbirds are 3-11. Good evening, everyone. 3-10, rather. Good evening, everyone. Jump ball going to be on the way, and it's going to be controlled by the Sacred Heart Eagles. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call, the boys basketball matchup. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Also thanks to Sadie Peterson, my Your Live Event engineer. Sacred Heart winning the tip, and they have the basketball as they work up top to Parker Erickson. Erickson driving, and a finger roll good for Parker Erickson, stepping right down the lane and got an easy one. 2-0 Thunderbird, or 2-0 Sacred Heart rather. Left side, Brody Lutka with the basketball. Just underway here. Kobe Weaver gets the bounce pass. They feed it into Carter Clark. Clark drawing the double as Sacred Heart has done their homework. Now it's Darian Chilton working on the outside. Chilton has to do something with it. Now forces up a shot, won't fall. Rebounded by Parker Erickson. Erickson going to bring it back himself. 2-0 Sacred Heart. Erickson will hand it off to Sunby. Sunby skips it across to Ortiz. Ortiz leaves it out again. Here's a deep, deep three. Won't fall. And a rebound down to Carter Clark as Josiah Sunby tried a deep one. It's 2-0. Sacred Heart. Here's Carter Clark on the drive. Clark driving. Left-handed layup. Good for Carter Clark. Clark taking it to the rack. Getting the score. We're tied at 2s. Sunby will bring it up here for the Eagles. Bounce pass to Mike Gap. Gap will feed it out to Erickson. Back to Sunby on the left side. They go down to Greg Downs. Downs in the block. Kick it out. Here's an Erickson. No, he didn't take the shot. Defense stepped out. Erickson leaves it out. Here's Gap. He'll try a three, and that one's off the mark. And a rebound. And Kobe Weaver. There's a foul on the board. Foul is going against Greg Downs. First personal on Downs. Teams first. And it'll be Thunderbird basketball as Mike Weaver will bring it up. 2-2, we're tied. Weaver out to Kobe Weaver. He'll leave it up top for Carter Clark. They go right side. Darian Chilton with the basketball. Down low. Nice little pump fake. Brody Lutka running the baseline. They got on the ball. Pump fake got the defense pass. 4-2, Thunderbirds lead. 3 on the way for Parker Erickson. Won't fall. Rebounded by Carter Clark. Clark has been on a tear here as of late. Had 37 Monday, 23 on Tuesday. Clark drives down to the baseline. Kick it out to Darian Chilton. Chilton will try a three, and it's good. 7-2, the Thunderbirds lead on a 7-0 run currently. Sunby will bring it across. Sunby to the right side to Downs. Downs leaves it up top for Gap. Now they go left side to Sunby. Back up top, Erickson coming back to his right. Switch on defense. Erickson caught, kick out. Gap will try a three once again. That one bounces off. Rebounded by Mike Weaver. And Weaver clearing it, going to bring it back the other way. Weaver to the left side to Clark. They go all the way to Chilton, all the way across. On the right side, here's Darian Chilton back up top to Brody Lutka. Weaver left side of the basketball, 7-2 Thunderbirds. Kobe Weaver going inside to Carter Clark, working against Greg Downs. Carter Clark, the runner, is up. Couldn't get it to fall, and a rebound that's tipped went off of several. Last touch by Sacred Heart. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball, the inbound from the near side. And the inbound goes into Carter Clark. Clark will get it out to Chilton. Chilton swings it over to Lutka. 7-2 Thunderbirds lead. Out to Clark. They go right side. 10 on the shot clock. Weaver to Clark. Clark going to try a three. That one no good. Rebound coming down to Isaac Ortiz. Ortiz pushing across to Sunby. Sunby, a blocking foul called. Weaver didn't get there in time, so Mike Weaver, first personal. And free throws here for Josiah Sunby. So the free throws on the way. First free throw for Sunby is good. It bounced around for quite a little bit before it finally fell in. Substitution, checking in is Isaac Sunby. Sitting down is Parker Erickson. Next free throw coming. Sunby's second one is good. So he made them both. 7-4, Thunderbirds lead. 14.5 to play, first half. On the way up the floor is Darian Chilton. Will give it to Carter Clark. Clark dribbles to the right, gives it back to Chilton. Chilton now to Weaver. Weaver out to Clark. Clark steps inside, and Carter Clark just lost the handle of it. Out of bounds, turnover Thunderbirds. Clark had the position to drive in for a left-handed layup and just lost the basketball. So it'll be Eagle basketball. Sunby bounce pass to Ortiz. Ortiz driving around, and a foul going to be called. Nope, no shot. Fouls on Kobe Weaver, his first. Team's first. Nope, team's second, rather. So, Gap will inbound. Goes up top. Ortiz fires up a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Mike Weaver. Second board for Weaver, and Weaver will bring it back. 13:50 to play in the half. 7-4 Thunderbirds. Weaver out to Clark. Clark going to try a deep three. That one well off the mark. Rebounded Mike Weaver. Weaver shot through there untouched. Got a rebound and a putback, 9-4. Out to Ortiz. Ortiz leaves it out to Gap. Now Gap will look to drive. A little floater for Gap is no good. Rebounded by Kobe Weaver. Weaver hands it off to Mike Weaver, and Mike Weaver will bring it up. 13-20 first half, 9-4 Thunderbirds. Left side, Lutka. Pass stolen away by Ortiz. Ortiz leaves it for Downs. Little contact, but Downs able to score off the glass. 9-6. 13:05 to play. Here's Darian Chilton bringing it up. Leaves it out to Weaver. Now it's swung to the left side to Kobe Weaver. Back out to Carter Clark. Clark will take mid-range jumper, fall short. Rebounded by Brody Lutka, and Lutka scores. He'll go to the line for one more. Lutka snuck inside and got a big offensive rebound. There's a chance at a three-point play. Anthony Thompson coming in for Kobe Weaver. The foul went against Josiah Sunby. Also in for Sacred Heart is Jake Satterlund. Free throw for Brody Lutka is good. It's a 12-6 lead for the Thunderbirds. Satterlund and Erickson checking in. Sitting down is Gap and Ortiz. Hand it off. Here is Sunby. Kick it out. Satterlund in the corner. Three is off the mark. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka to Weaver. Weaver will return. Down the right side comes Mike Weaver. Hands it off to Anthony Thompson. Out to Chilton. Swinging around to the left. Lutka back out to Darian Chilton. Chilton lost the basketball. Had it taken right out of his hands. Isaac Sunby stole it away into the corner. Here is Erickson. Step back, leave it out. Isaac Sunby fires up a three, well off the mark. Rebounded by Anthony Thompson. Thompson with a board. Thompson up the floor. Left side to Lutka, quickly down to Mike Weaver. Weaver stuck underneath. Somehow got it up back to Carter Clark. And his shot no good. Isaac Sunby comes shooting out with it. Back to Josiah Sunby. He'll stop. Leave it all the way through for Erickson on the right. Here's Erickson back out to Isaac Sunby. 12-6, Thunderbirds by 6. Sunby steps in. Nice look to Downs. Downs on the baseline. Missed the first one. Had his second one blocked. So Downs missed the first one and then the second one blocked. Thunderbirds coming back. Here comes Anthony Thompson. Thompson through traffic, missed. And Carter Clark couldn't get the rebound. And now the next one is down to Josiah Sunby. Sunby, what a spin move in the paint. Bucket good for Josiah Sunby and one. So to the line will go Josiah Sunby. Substitution, Braden Molina, Gabe Smith coming in, Brody Lutka, Darian Chilton sitting down. Isaac Ortiz checks back in, Greg Downs will sit down. One here for Sunby. 12-8, Thunderbirds by 4. Free throw is off the mark and a long rebound that comes down to Mike Weaver. And the Thunderbirds will have it with Carter Clark bringing it across. Clark to the right side to Weaver. Weaver up top to Carter Clark. Clark kicking it out to Molina. Left, nope, Molina will leave it up top for Clark. Clark back to Gabe Smith. Smith, baseline, has to kick it back up top to Carter Clark. Clark, step, stop, when one-hander is good for Carter Clark. 14-8. Thunderbirds back up by 6. Here's Parker Erickson. Erickson on the drive, one-hander and a blocking foul and one. Erickson with the bucket, and Erickson went down hard. I think Braden Molina is going to be called with the foul. And an injury on the floor. Parker Erickson came down pretty hard. He'll be helped up. And he'll shoot the free throw. 14-10. Josiah Sunby checked out. Checking in is Johnny Speaker. And now it'll be Parker Erickson having to sit down. Josiah Sunby, who just came out of the game, he's got to come back in. Didn't even get to sit down. Got his drink of water, had to come right back in. So at the line is Josiah Sunby. He'll shoot the free throw. Free throw is up and good. Sunby hits the free throw, makes it a 14-11 ball game. Thunderbirds by 3, 10:35 to play first half. Weaver out front. They'll swing it over to Molina on the left. Now it's Thompson. They go down to Carter Clark. Clark couldn't get the reverse layup. Rebound comes down to Jake Satterlund. Satterlund to Sunby. Sunby down the left side. Into the corner, Isaac Sunby. To Josiah Sunby. Sunby off the dribble really quick. Both the Sunbys very fast. They skip it across. Ortiz, step back, 3 on the way, won't fall. Rebounded by Gabe Smith. Smith had a good game on Tuesday night. Weaver up the floor to Anthony Thompson. Thompson had it stolen away from behind. Didn't even see Josiah Sunby coming. Now it's Sacred Heart on the left side. Up top, Ortiz, they go right side. Isaac Sunby passed on the 3. Kick out, Ortiz will try a 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Carter Clark. 4 boards for Clark. 9:35 to play in this first half. Right side to Anthony Thompson. Thompson back up top to Clark. Clark to Smith on the left. Smith back to Clark. Clark going to try a 3. That one's off the mark. Long rebound. Rebound goes off of Sacred Heart. Substitutions coming. Darian Chilton, Kobe Weaver, John Refshaw coming in. In for Sacred Heart is Parker Erickson, Greg Downs, and Mike Gapp. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball. 9:19 to play. First half. Thunderbirds to inbound. Inbound goes out to Kobe Weaver. Weaver, head fake, goes up strong. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by John Refshaw. Refshaw out to Chilton. 10 on the shot clock. Weaver bounce pass to Smith. Gabe Smith for 3. Smith buries a 3. And now a steal by Gabe Smith. Other end, Smith adjusts the shot and scores. Gabe Smith. And now a steal by Darian Chilton. Chilton, no good, but he's fouled. So a couple of quick steals by the Thunderbirds on the inbound pass. And now Chilton will go to the line. The foul going against Isaac Ortiz, his first. First free throw for Darian Chilton is good. Makes it a 9-point ball game. The greatest lead here of the night. 20-11. Next free throw for Chilton is good. Made them both. 21-11. It's a 10-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Parker Erickson bringing it up. Erickson goes by 1, gets cut off, now kicks it out. Spiker will drive around. Leaves it back out for Josiah Sunby. Sunby to Gap in the corner. Gap back out to Sunby. Sunby continues 3, has his shot swatted away from the backside, but a foul called. Darian Chilton got him on the arm as he was trying to knock the ball loose. So to the line goes Josiah Sunby. First one, good. He's 4 of 5 from the line. Brody Lutka coming in for Braden Molina. One more here for Josiah Sunby, 21-12. Second free throw off the mark, and Chilton tracks down that miss. Thunderbirds up the floor. Smith, Chilton, they'll go to the left side. Refshaw. Refshaw back to Brody Lutka. Lutka cut off. And now to Refshaw. Refshaw swinging over to Chilton. Left side, Smith. Skip it back to Chilton. Chilton tries a 3. It's off the front of the rim, but he's right there to pick up his own board. And they work back out. Now they'll swing to Refshaw on the left. 21-12 Thunderbirds. Bounce pass to Kobe Weaver. Top of the key. Weaver will dribble right. Direct traffic. Then Weaver fires up a 3. Rebound tipped out to John Refshaw. Thunderbirds a fresh 20. Bounce pass to Refshaw. Free throw line jumper won't fall. Rebound, Gabe Smith. The putback. Good for Gabe Smith. Smith with 7. 23-12. It's an 11-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Here's Parker Erickson. Erickson driving around. Nice move. And Erickson for 2. And a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 7:29 to play. First half. Thunderbirds lead 23-14.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
23-14, Thunderbirds lead by 9. Carter Clark is checked in. For the Thunderbirds, Satterlund checks back in for the Eagles. Bringing it up, Darian Chilton. Chilton to the right side to Gabe Smith. Now over to Lutka. Lutka leaves it for Chilton on the right. Down to Kobe Weaver. Down now in the post. Here is Carter Clark bodying up, and Carter Clark, it's tough to stop down there in the post. Makes it 25-14 Thunderbirds. Josiah Sunbeal bring it back across for Sacred Heart. Sunby high post, gives it to Parker Erickson. Erickson stops, makes a nice move, and Parker Erickson's got 8. Nice move from Erickson. Smith coming back, leaves it for Carter Clark, top of the key, right side, Darian Chilton. Chilton looking in, not there, now out to Kobe Weaver. Weaver down to Clark. Carter Clark lost the basketball, and then gets it back, puts it up, one-hander, no good. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka with the putback. Brody Lutka with a big offensive rebound and putback. 27-16, Thunderbirds by 11. Erickson. Now Erickson will drive. Erickson, the one-hander, won't fall. Rebound controlled by Brody Lutka. Lutka clearing it out, gives it to Gabe Smith, and Smith back across to Lutka. Lutka to Clark. Lutka, quick move. Lutka, Clark missed the first one, got his own board and the putback. Carter Clark got a big offensive board once again. Now it's a 13-point lead. Thunderbirds leading 29-16. Coming back is Parker Erickson. Erickson stops. Erickson one-hander. Got the roll. Erickson's got 10. 29-18. Smith out to Clark. Clark will give it to Darian Chilton. Chilton free throw line. Jump shot comes up short. Rebounded by Parker Erickson. Erickson will come back himself. Here's Erickson. Little shimmy shake. Stops. Cut off. Kick out to Gap. Mike Gap will drive around. Gap stops. He'll fire up a shot, and it's good. Mike Gap for 2. 29-20. Little 4-0 run here for the Sacred Heart Eagles with 5:02 to play in the half. Smith bringing it up to Brody Lutka. Lutka will hand it back to Darian Chilton. Chilton up top, Weaver. Weaver to the left side, Smith. Back to Kobe Weaver. Kobe Weaver tries a 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Carter Clark. Clark had to fight for that one, and then Carter Clark steps around one defender and scores. 31-20. Clark so strong in that block. When he gets the board, he's tough to stop. 4.5 to play. Here's Erickson. Erickson driving. Erickson shot comes up short. Rebounded by Darian Chilton. Chilton turning and burning. Here's Darian Chilton. Chilton, they're going to have a foul. No, a timeout. Timeout called. Thunderbirds will take it. 4:19 to play first half. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Sacred Heart 31-20.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
31-20, Thunderbirds by 11. 4:19 to play here in the half. Thanks for tuning in. Gold 1015 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota. YourLiveEvent.com. So Mike Weaver re-enters the game. Go left side. Anthony Thompson back into the ball game as well. Thompson left side. He'll try a three. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Satterlund. Erickson going to come back up the floor with it. Right side, Ortiz, who checked in during the break. Ortiz, the runner, won't fall. Rebounded by Anthony Thompson. Thompson clearing it, bringing it up himself. Back out to Darian Chilton. Chilton almost had it stolen away. Now can dribble again. Chilton again trying to force the ball in and again had it slapped and stolen away. Sunby right side, Satterlund back to Josiah Sunby. Sunby kick it out to Ortiz. He'll try a three on the far side, no good. Long rebound down to Darian Chilton, his fourth. Chilton will loft it over the head up to Brody Lutka. Lutka to Mike Weaver. Weaver into Kobe Weaver, and then the ball knocked away and was loose till Mike Weaver picked it up. Mike Weaver trying to get it. I don't even know what ended up happening. It was down on the baseline, and in the end, the Thunderbirds end up turning it over. Stepped out of bounds or something. Carter Clark in for Kobe Weaver. 31-20, Thunderbirds leading, 3:12 to play. Josiah Sunby will bring it up. Right side, Ortiz back to Sunby. Go left side, Erickson. Erickson going to try the deep three in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Thompson. Thompson down the right side to Chilton. Chilton out to Thompson, left side, Weaver. Weaver, high post to Carter Clark. Clark wrapped around, missed the shot though, and the rebound tracked down by Ortiz. And Ortiz down the right side. Here's Ortiz, steps to the left. Sunby tries this as a deep three, and it's good. Josiah Sunby was downtown for that one. 31-23, an 8-point ball game. Thunderbirds on top. 2.5 to play in the half. Weaver on the right side, back out to Chilton. Chilton will give it back to Mike Weaver. Now Chilton. Now Weaver. And they have to lead through for Anthony Thompson. Thompson will try a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Ortiz. Thunderbirds cold from the floor, and then Sacred Heart turns it over, threw it right into the hands of Darian Chilton, and Chilton will get it back from Weaver. Here's Chilton lofting it over to Anthony Thompson. Thompson to Lutka in the corner. Brody Lutka dribbling out. Skip it across to Darian Chilton. He'll try a three, and Chilton drains it. 34-23. 1:45 to play in the half. Thunderbirds lead by 11. Ortiz moves to the right side. Now Sunby. Sunby back out to Erickson. They'll go left side. Ortiz corner. Satterlund tries a three in the corner. That one bounces off. No good. Rebound tipped out to Brody Lutka. He's got 4 boards. Lutka, Chilton up to Carter Clark on the right side. Back to Darian Chilton. Now over to Thompson on the right side. Thompson will skip to Mike Weaver. Weaver into Carter Clark. Clark tried the extra pass, and it was kicked. Substitution, Gabe Smith coming in. Sitting down is Mike Weaver. 1:11 to play, first half, and a substitution. Isaac Sunby comes in. Ortiz sitting down. Also, Greg Downs came back in as well. Inbound will go up top to Carter Clark. Clark directs traffic to Smith. Gabe Smith to Darian Chilton. 10 to go on the shot clock. Inside to Carter Clark. Clark fouled. On his way to the basket, Carter Clark fouled on the arm. Foul goes against Greg Downs. That's his second. Just an explanation of what was going on. It wasn't on the shot, so it's not free throws. Inbound will go to Carter Clark. Clark fighting in, got the roll and one. Carter Clark has got 12 and has got a possible three-point play. Battling there was Carter Clark, and he'll get a free throw. Foul one against Mike Gap, his first, team's fifth. Clark at the line, free throw away, and that one's off the mark. Rebounded by Gap. And up the floor, here comes Mike Gap. He'll hold up, leave it for Sunbeat. Sunbeat works on the left side, going to come back up top. Bit of a mismatch. Now they skip it across to Isaac Sunbeat, over to Josiah Sunbeat. Left side, here's Parker Erickson on the baseline. Baseline jumper won't fall. The rebound comes out to Isaac Sunbeat. Now it's Josiah Sunbeat. Deep three, won't fall. Rebounded by Greg Downs, and Downs offensive board and a putback. 36-25, 15 to go in the half. Across to Carter Clark. Clark, one-hander, no good. Kind of came in a little bit wild. 7 seconds, here comes Erickson. Erickson, extra step, and Parker Erickson scores. And that'll be the half. So the halftime mark is here. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Sacred Heart by a score of 36-27. We'll take a break, come back, halftime report on the way. After this on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Optima Realty Development and Management is your one-stop shop for all of your real estate needs. They cover everything from top to bottom in every transaction. They're a full-service brokerage in Minnesota and North Dakota, a fully licensed developer in Minnesota and North Dakota, and a fully licensed property management company in Minnesota and North Dakota. Let Optima unlock your property's potential. Call 701-936-8167. Optima Realty Development and Management. Let them unlock your property's potential. Halftime here. The halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes, 218-844-5970. As first half has been up-tempo, back and forth, actually. Not really back and forth. After a 2-2 tie, the Thunderbirds were able to take the lead, and they've led by as many as 13 in this first half. Sacred Heart has been able to cut into that lead, as right before the half they had a nice little run, and it would go on a little 4-0 run to cut the lead to 9. That's where we sit right now at 36-27. We had one lead change, one tie, which was at 2 here, and so that's where we sit. We look at the first half numbers. First for Sacred Heart, they're led in scoring by Parker Erickson, 12 points, 2 boards. Josiah Sunby, 9 points and a board. He's gone 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Greg Downs, 4 points, 2 boards. Mike Gapp, 2 points, 2 boards. Sacred Heart as a team, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 14 rebounds, fouls, 2 on Downs, 1 on Isaac Ortiz, 1 on Josiah Sunby, and 1 on Mike Gapp. The Eagles have only turned the ball over 3 times here in this first half. And there was a little spurt where 2 inbound passes got stolen away. Actually, they've had 4 turnovers. 2 of those were just on consecutive inbound passes. For Mahnomen-Waubun, they're led in scoring by Carter Clark, 12.6 boards. He's 0 of 1 from the line. Darian Chilton, 8 points, 4 boards. He's 2 of 2 from the line. It is Gabe Smith off the bench, 7 points, 2 boards. Brody Lutka, 7 points, 4 boards, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And it's Mike Weaver, 2 points, 4 boards. Thunderbirds as a team, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 26 rebounds. They've out-rebounded Sacred Heart 26-14. Fouls, 1 on Chilton, 1 on Mike Weaver, 1 on Braden Molina, and 1 on Kobe Weaver. Thunderbirds have turned the ball over 7 times here in this first half. We are at the half where it is Mahnomen-Waubun leading Sacred Heart by a score of 36-27. We'll take a break, come back. More to come on our halftime report. Second half right around the corner. Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agencies of Detroit Lakes and Bijou. Halftime report continues after this on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Well, we're about ready for the second half. Thanks to Farmers Union Insurance, Bijou and Detroit Lakes, the Joe McCollum Agency, 218-844-5970. And thanks to Christian Motors of Fertile, our halftime number sponsor. On the floor to start the second half for the Thunderbirds, it'll be Brody Lutka, Darian Chilton, Kobe Weaver, Carter Clark, and Mike Weaver. And on the floor here for Sacred Heart, it will be Parker Erickson, Josiah Sunby, Isaac Ortiz, Mike Gapp, and Greg Downs. It'll be Thunderbird basketball to start out the second half, 36-27, and we're underway in the second. Darian Chilton with the basketball. Chilton, Clark now, Lutka on the left side. Back up top to Carter Clark. Out to Brody Lutka. They'll swing back to Darian Chilton. Chilton will give it to Mike Weaver, and Weaver will feed up top to Darian Chilton. Chilton will take the mid-range jumper, and it won't fall. Rebounded by Kobe Weaver. Kobe Weaver snuck inside and got a big rebound and a putback, 38-27. Ortiz with the basketball, right side Sunby. Sunby back out to Ortiz. Inside look, Gap outside Erickson. Erickson on the baseline. He's cut off, kick it up top to Ortiz. Now right side Sunby. Sunby back to Ortiz. Inside high flash here by Gap. Gap cut off. He'll turn and spin and miss the shot though. Rebounded by Mike Weaver. Weaver to Chilton. Chilton to push it up the floor to Carter Clark. Back out to Chilton. Now it's Mike Weaver. Weaver, left side, Lutka. Back to Weaver. Weaver, he's cut off, has to kick it out to Lutka. Lutka back to Weaver. 15 on the shot clock as Mike Weaver will reset. Now lost the dribble, high post to Kobe Weaver. Inside look to Carter Clark. There's 9 on the shot clock. Carter Clark has to one-hand it, missed it, got his own rebound and the putback. Good for Carter Clark, stayed with it. Rewarded with 2 points, 40-27. Thunderbirds up by 13. Ortiz right side. It's Erickson back to Ortiz. Now swing it over to Sunby. Sunby down to the baseline, all the way through. Nice skip pass. Here's Parker Erickson. Erickson has it stripped away and lost the basketball. Turnover 5 on Sacred Heart. 40-27. Thunderbirds by 13. Here's Mike Weaver, work into the left side. Brody Lutka now with the basketball. Lutka got caught, leaves it inside for Clark. Clark, nice move inside, and Carter Clark just working and fighting and staying with it. Thunderbirds up by 15 now. Gap across to Sunby. This is a downtown three, won't fall though. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Mike Gap. That'll be Thunderbird basketball. 15:40 to play. So the inbound and Darian Chilton to bring it up. 42-27, Thunderbirds leading. Weaver skipping across to Lutka. Lutka out to Clark. Right side, Darian Chilton. He'll try this as a deep three, and he hit it. Darian Chilton just buried a big three, and now it's an 18-point lead for the Thunderbirds at 45-27. Sunby across half court. Sunby inside flash for Parker Erickson. Erickson kick it back out to Sunby. Right side Ortiz. Ortiz back to Sunby. Sunby back to Ortiz. He'll try a three. That one bounces off the mark. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka with 5 boards. To Chilton. Chilton coming across. Left side Lutka. Back to Chilton. Right side Weaver. And the pass tipped. And they let it go out of bounds. 14:45 to play. 45-27 Thunderbirds lead. Bringing it up. Chilton over to Lutka. Lutka back out to Chilton. Skip it up top to Weaver. 12 on the shot clock. Weaver skips it across to Brody Lutka. Lutka just a short little jumper. No good. Rebounded by Parker Erickson. Good look. Couldn't make it fall. Erickson coming back. 45-27. Ortiz down to Downs on the baseline. Inside looked a nice gap. Sunby all alone. Shoots the three. Rims off. No good. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. 7 boards by Lutka, and then Lutka lost it out of bounds, and a turnover on the Thunderbirds. 8th turnover of the night on Mahnomen-Waubun. 14:11 to play. Sunby gets the inbound. They go back to the corner. Erickson tries a three, and Parker Erickson connects on 3. 45-30. 15-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Darian Chilton coming up the floor. Bounce pass right side. Weaver back to Chilton. Now Lutka. They give it to Carter Clark. Clark has it stolen right out of his hands by Josiah Sunby. Sunby coming back up. They weaved a gap. Gap a little bit off balance. Missed the shot but got his own rebound. Now they kick it out. Erickson going to shoot a three. Won't fall. Rebounded by Darian Chilton. Chilton will clear it out and he'll bring it up. And a timeout on the floor. Thunderbirds. Timeout will take it. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 13:34 to play. Thunderbirds lead 45-30. White Earth Enterprises on Highway 59 south of Waubun. Building supplies, office supplies, and a full line of apparel as well. Check out the building supplies with home improvement, building material, appliances, and stuff for the DIY guy. Or maybe it's office supplies you need. And they have a full line of apparel, including a full line of Thunderbird apparel. Stop by White Earth Enterprises. They're on Highway 59 south of Waubun. It's White Earth Enterprises.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
45-30. Thunderbirds lead by 15. Chilton with the basketball. He's caught in the front court. We'll hand it off to Weaver. And Weaver will leave it for Carter Clark. Left side, Lutka. Lutka back out to Carter Clark. Clark out to Brody Lutka. 14 on the shot clock. Down to Kobe Weaver. Had it taken right out of his hands. Turnover number 10. Sacred Heart getting aggressive on the defensive side, bringing that extra player around to slap it out of the hand. Inside flash, Downs out to Erickson. Erickson back out. Now they'll swing it over to Sunby. Sunby all alone. He'll shoot a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Greg Downs. He misses the shot, and Lutka is there for the next board. And Chilton will come back up the floor. Chilton stops. This is a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Josiah Sunby. Sunby out to Isaac Sunby. Now they'll look to work up top. 45-30. Thunderbirds leading. Erickson as they go back to the left. Isaac Sunby. Flashing is Gap. Now they give it back to Sunby. Back to Gap. Swing it right side. Erickson. Erickson down to the baseline. Takes the pull-up jumper on the baseline. Rebound controlled by Mike Weaver. Weaver clearing it out. Weaver quickly up the floor, and somehow Kobe Weaver got free of everybody and gets an easy right-handed layup. 47-30. Isaac Sunby will dribble across. They go right side to Erickson. Gap, high post, leave it up top. Sunby. Sunby will take a 15-footer. That one bounces off. Rebounded by Brody Lutka, who's got 8 boards. Lutka over to Clark. Clark pushing it up the floor to Mike Weaver. Weaver inside. Darian Chilton flashing, and Darian Chilton scoring. Now it's a 19-point Thunderbird lead. Sunby. Over to Isaac Sunby, back over to Josiah Sunby. On that left side is Josiah Sunby dribbling out. 20 on the shot clock. Right side, Parker Erickson back to Sunby. To Erickson. Erickson not seeing much. Now it's Sunby. 12 on the shot clock. Erickson down to the corner. 9 on the shot clock. They give it to Greg Downs. Kicks it out to Gap. Out to Sunby. Swing it over to Josiah Sunby. He's got to take a desperation three. It almost went in. Rebounded by Mike Weaver. Weaver with the board. Thunderbirds clearing it out. 11 minutes to play. 49-30. Thunderbirds leading. High post. It's Carter Clark. And jump ball called. It's again Josiah Sunby just kind of snuck around. Tied him up. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Sacred Heart. Ortiz coming in. Sitting down is Parker Erickson. Satterlund coming in. Mike Gap sitting down. So it'll be Sacred Heart basketball, 49-30. Thunderbirds leading. Top, it's Sunby back over to Ortiz. Downs, he tried to thread the needle and it's turned over right into the hands of Mike Weaver, and Weaver will wait for it to clear out and he'll dribble it up. Left side, here's Carter Clark all alone. Three won't fall. And so it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. 10.5 to play, 49-30. Sunby on the way. Here's Isaac Sunby. Kick up to Josiah Sunby, left side, Satterlund. Corner. Isaac Ortiz. That one rimmed off. Rebounded by Mike Weaver. Weaver with 8 rebounds now. Darian Chilton across to Weaver. Weaver, nice move. Dumps to Carter Clark. Nice pass. Clark finished it off. Mike Weaver, what a great pass. 51-30, now a 21-point Thunderbird lead. And Sacred Heart turned the ball over, just left a pass right side that rolled out of bounds. Substitution, Braden Molina coming in. Sitting down is Darian Chilton. Checking in is Mike Gap for the Eagles. Sitting down is Sunby. Also checked in is Elliot Arnson. Sitting down is Greg Downs. Also now coming in, Sawyer Horkin. It's Isaac Ortiz sitting down. 51-30, Thunderbirds by 21, 9:55 to play. Mike Weaver across to Braden Molina. Thompson will give it to Carter Clark. Clark runs into a whole bunch of people, and I think he took an elbow to the eye. So they call the jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Thunderbirds. So Brody Luck is going to have to come in for Carter Clark. So Luck will come in. Gabe Smith checked in too. Dangerous pass stolen right away by Josiah Sunby over. And the layup no good as Elliot Arnson missed the layup. It was rebounded by Molina, who then had it stolen away. And a foul called. So that means it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. 51-30. Thunderbirds by 21, 9.5 to play. Sunby left side to Arnson, back to Sunby. Sunby working up top, right side, Gap. They give it to Satterlund down low. Satterlund will kick it all the way through. Bounce the quick pass to Sunby. Sunby out to Gap. Gap going to try a three, and that's Mike Gap burying a three. 51-33. Anthony Thompson with the basketball. Thompson will bring it to the right side, hands it to Mike Weaver. Weaver, kick it out to Molina, left side, Gabe Smith. Smith back to Molina. Molina has it stolen away, turnover on the Thunderbirds. And here comes Arnson. Arnson top key right side into the corner. It's Sunby. Sunby fakes the three and then scoops it through. And now it's a three by Arnson. Arnson's three. Missed everything. Sunby step back three. That's no good, and it's a hustle play to the rebound. Coming out with it is Mike Weaver on the run to Smith. Smith couldn't finish it off. Rebounded by Mike Gapp. Almost a great play. Sunby back the other way. 51-33 Thunderbirds. Gapp right side. Arnson. Arnson going to try a three, and that's good. Elliot Arnson for three. 51-36. Sacred Heart trying to battle their way back in. They've cut it to 15. It was just at 21. Here is Anthony Thompson. Thompson almost lost it over to Braden Molina. Molina tied up. What do they call a foul? They called a foul on Elliot Arnson. Substitutions coming for the Thunderbirds. Darian Chilton, Carter Clark, Kobe Weaver coming in. Smith, Thompson, all checking out. Greg Downs back in for Sacred Heart. Satterlund sitting down. Inbound goes up top. Go back down low to Carter Clark. Clark fouled. So Carter Clark will go to the line. Fouls on Mike Gapp. At the line is Carter Clark. 51-36. First one for Carter Clark is off. 18 points for Clark tonight. He's 0 of 2 from the line now. He's got one more free throw. Next one for Carter Clark is good. Made 1 of 2, 52-36. Back to a 16-point ball game. Arnson kicks it back out to Sunby, who swings it over to Erickson on the right. Erickson will give it to Gapp as they switch the offense. Here's Gapp driving in. Gapp's shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Brody Lutka with 9 boards. Lutka will give it to Weaver, and Weaver will bring it up. 7.5 to play. Weaver over to Carter Clark. It went right through his hands. Brody Lutka picked up the loose ball. Now Chilton with it. Corner Weaver. Mike Weaver. Down to Kobe Weaver. Back to Mike Weaver. Mike Weaver feeding it out to Carter Clark. Dangerous pass. Now Chilton. There's 5 on the shot clock. Chilton has to fire up a shot. Brody Lutka couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Kobe Weaver and 1! Kobe Weaver snuck in for a big rebound. And the foul going on Elliot Arnson. Weaver at the line. Kobe Weaver snuck in for a big offensive board. The free throw up and good for Kobe Weaver. 55-36, back to a 19-point ball game. Josiah Sunby will bring it up. Sunby will leave it for Arnson. Arnson to Gapp. Gapp weaving through, and Gapp missed the shot. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Sacred Heart. So to be Thunderbird basketball. Mike Weaver is going to bring it up. 55-36, 6:35 to play in the ball game. Here's Weaver, quick move. Weaver skips it across to Brody Lutka. Lutka, nice dish. Kobe Weaver missed it and rebounded out by Josiah Sunby. Sunby's running to Erickson on the right side. Erickson down to the baseline. Lost the dribble, skips it all the way through to Sunby on the left. Back into the corner, Arnson gonna try a three, and it's good. Elliot Arnson for 3. 55-39. Bounce pass, it's a 16-point game. Thunderbirds leading. Here's Carter Clark, right side, Darian Chilton. Chilton had it poked away. Chilton scoops it over to Mike Weaver. Weaver to Carter Clark. Clark had it taken right out of his hands. Again, Sunby. Sunby coming out of nowhere, leaves it for Arnson. Arnson brings it out, bounce pass to Gapp. Gapp, right side, here's Erickson. Erickson's 3 on the way, and it's good. Parker Erickson buries a 3. 55-42, now it's a 13-point game. Sacred Heart cutting the lead. Right side, Weaver with the basketball and a timeout. Timeout on the floor, Thunderbirds will take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 5:24 to play. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Sacred Heart 55-42.
Here's a new service from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. Ziegler Ag Equipment is now providing farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. Talk with Joey, 218-784-2961. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. You can mix and match lubricants. Requires a minimum 100 gallons per lubricant. Minimum total order 200 gallons or more. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants now offered from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada.
55-42. Mahnomen-Waubun leading by 13. They've led by as many as 21. Sacred Heart has hit some big threes here within the last couple of minutes. Inbound will go to Darian Chilton. Chilton again had it slapped away, and here comes Erickson. And Erickson lays it up and in for two. Just scrappy defense by Sacred Heart. They come out of nowhere and slap it out of your hands. Clark right side, Chilton. Chilton lost the dribble. Now has to get rid of it. And gives it to Carter Clark. Clark tried an extra pass, turned it over. Thunderbirds have turned it over the last 3 or 4 times on the floor. Erickson, they have a chance to cut her under 10. Here's a drive by Gap. Gap, the layup good. Now it's a 9-point ball game, 55-46. Lutka gonna bring it up, 4:40 to play. Chilton with the basketball. Chilton losing the dribble. They go back, nice baseline drive. Brody Lutka again finding the baseline. Clark gives him the basketball, he scores, 57-46. Sunby will hand it off to Arnson. Arnson kick out to Gap. Gap on the drive, one-hander, good for Mike Gap. 57-48. Weaver, 4:09 to play, across to Lutka. Up the floor to Chilton. Chilton dribbling out front. Chilton will give it to Weaver. Here's Mike Weaver, and he threw it right past Kobe Weaver, and Kobe was standing there open on the baseline. Pass was just through his hands. 57-48, a 9-point ball game. 3:53 to play. Sunby will bring it up. Here's Josiah Sunby out to Gap. Gap's had a hot hand. Kick it out to Arnson. Arnson's three on the way. Well off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Greg Downs. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. Substitution. Arnson coming out. Isaac Sunby coming in. So it'll be Carter Clark with the basketball. 3:38 to play. Clark handing it off to Mike Weaver. Left side, Brody Lutka. Lutka to Carter Clark. Clark to Weaver, free throw line, jump shot. That one bounces off, rebound, and Brody Lutka's fouled on the rebound. Lutka had control of it. That'll send Brody Lutka to the line. Foul went on Mike Gap, his third. First one for Brody Lutka is no good. Lutka with 9 points has 10 rebounds though. Second one coming for Brody Lutka. Second one for Lutka is good. Lutka makes 1 of 2, makes it a 10-point game at 58-48. Sunby will come to the near side. 3:13 to play. High post, Greg Downs. Downs will hand it off to Erickson. Erickson, little runner in the paint, won't fall. Rebounded by Downs, had it stripped away. Now Sunby gets it. And a three by Isaac Sunby is good! His first basket of the night. 58-51, a 7-point lead for the Thunderbirds with 2:50 to play. Clark across half court. And no-look pass, and Mike Weaver missed the first one. Weaver leaves it for Kobe Weaver, and Kobe can't get it to fall. Rebound, Carter Clark down with a board and a putback good. 60-51, here comes Josiah Sunby. Leaves it out for Mike Gap. Gap gonna fire a deep three. And a foul on the rebound. Isaac Sunby tried to shoot all the way around and steal that one from Carter Clark. Maybe got there maybe just a little late getting there. Inbound will go to Mike Weaver. Weaver back to Carter Clark. Now back up to Mike Weaver. 2:20 to play. 60-51. Thunderbirds by 9. Carter Clark will feed it to Brody Lutka. Lutka out to Kobe Weaver. Down to Carter Clark. Clark to Brody Lutka again. He's running that baseline, and they find him every time. 62-51, 2:04 to play. Here's Sunby down to the baseline. And a timeout taken. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 2 minutes to play. It is Mahnomen-Waubun leading 62-51.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazer, and Traverse, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet dealer, providing sales and service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch Smurfer J. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada. Call 218-784-2000.
Bank with the area's lending leader, Community Development Bank in Ogama. Open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. They offer more to serve you, their valued customers. See Robin for all of your financial needs. Boat loans, car loans, four-wheelers, business, home improvement, and vacation home loans. They do it all. Call 218-983-3241 or log on to comdevbank.com. Community Development Bank in Ogama. Member FDIC. 62-51, Thunderbirds leading here. Second half, 2 minutes exactly to play. Inbound will go to Downs. Downs, short little jump shot. Good. Greg Downs catches, releases, and scores. Inbound into Carter Clark. 1:50 to play, 62-53. Here's Carter Clark out to Kobe Weaver. Weaver out to Brody Lutka. Thunderbirds going to try and eat up as much time as it can. Back across to Darian Chilton. There's 18 on the shot clock, 1:35 in the game. Here is Mike Weaver. He'll put it on the floor. Weaver had it stolen out of his hands once again by Sunby. And a foul. So again, Sunby is just so quick. Scoots right around and steals it right out of your hands. It's happened many times. 1:19 to play, a 9-point game. Corner, Erickson. Thunderbirds not giving up that outside shot. 1:10, here is Mike Gapp firing up a three, won't fall. Rebounded by Carter Clark. Clark now with 9 boards, and then they turn it over, and then the ball is loose and turned back over. And they get it across. Clark over to Mike Weaver. Weaver to Carter Clark. Clark fouled. So Carter Clark going to go to the line. 48 seconds to play. Carter Clark at the line. Foul went on Isaac Sunby. It's his second. The line is Carter Clark. So the first free throw on the way. Clark 1 of 2 from the line. Is 21 tonight. First one is good. So Clark makes the first one. He'll shoot again, makes it a 10-point game, 63-43, or 63-53 rather. Anthony Thompson coming in for Kobe Weaver. Brody Lutka is going to drop back. Carter Clark to shoot one more free throw. Second one good for Carter Clark. 2 big free throws there. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Thunderbirds will take it. 48 seconds to play. Mahnomen-Waubun leads Sacred Heart 64-53.
Soon enough, temps are going to drop low, and you'll be turning the heat up high. Protect yourself from surprising heating bills by enrolling in Wild Rice Electric's off-peak heating program. You'll receive hundreds of dollars in rebates on new heating technologies like heat pumps and underfloor heat. Plus, you'll get nearly half off your electric heating rate through the winter months. That adds up fast when the snow starts to fall. Give Wild Rice Electric a call at 800-244-5709 to find out if the off-peak program is a good fit for your home and start saving today.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
54-53, Thunderbirds by 11, 48 seconds to play. Sacred Heart has the basketball. Josiah Sunby will pick this up at half court, works off the screen. Here comes Sunby, kick it out to Erickson. Erickson fires up a three, and he hits it. So the three is good. And a timeout on the floor, so we'll take it. 64-56, 41 seconds to play. We're back after this. Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile. Well, we definitely know Sacred Heart can hit threes. Parker Erickson just a big three there. 41 seconds to play, 64-56. Thunderbirds trying to hold on here. Sacred Heart, though, not going to just give it away. Full court pressure. And the inbound coming for the Thunderbirds. So the inbound will go to Carter Clark. Clark in the middle to Lutka. Lutka to Weaver. Weaver back to nope, threw it right into the hands of Sunby. And now Erickson. Erickson has to get rid of it over to Sunby. Across to Gap. Gap. This is a deep, deep three. It's no good. Rebound tipped out to Isaac Sunby. Three by Josiah Sunby is good. 64-59, 22 seconds to play. Time out of the floor. We'll take a quick one. We're back in 30 seconds. 64-59. Thunderbirds by 5 with 22 seconds to play.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Polk County Public Health and Norman-Mahnomen Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Well, Sacred Heart was able to get a steal, hit a three, and now the lead is cut to 5 with 22.5 seconds to play. Thunderbirds have turned the ball over 20 times. They've led by 21 in this ball game. So the inbound will go to Carter Clark. And a foul called. So a foul called on Mike Gap. And that'll send Carter Clark to the line. Clark to shoot two with 15 seconds to play. 15.2. At the line is Carter Clark. Couple big free throws here for Clark. First, the front end, no good. Rebounded by Mike Gapp. Big miss there. Here's Parker Erickson. He's going to foul. 11 seconds to go. Foul is on Mike Weaver. So Anthony Thompson going to sit down. Gabe Smith going to check in. 64-59. 11 seconds to play. Inbound goes to Greg Downs. Downs throws it right into the hands of Mike Weaver. Weaver to Carter Clark. Back to Weaver, and a foul called with 4.8. So the foul called. Going against Josiah Sunby. Sunby picks up his second. Clark will go to the line. So Carter Clark at the line. He's shooting a 1-and-1. 4.8 to play. First one is good for Carter Clark. Big free throw there. Makes it a 6-point game at 65-59. Next one coming. Second one good. Another big one there, 66-59. There's 4.8 to play. Sunby will run it up the floor. Sunby has to throw up the desperation three. Won't fall. Thunderbirds get the win. 66-59. Mahnomen-Waubun a big win here tonight. They go to 4-10 as Sacred Heart will fall to 10-5. Post-game report on the way. We'll have all the items coming up. Final tonight, high school boys basketball. Mahnomen-Waubun over Sacred Heart. 66-59 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds from all the members of the Waubun Education Association. These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen. Post-game report here tonight. The Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds hang on for a big win at home. They defeat the Sacred Heart Eagles 66-59. What a ball game. First half, after a 2-2 tie and one lead change, Mahnomen-Waubun had opened up a lead. They'd lead by as many as 13 in the first half. Sacred Heart would go on a little run before the half, cut it to 9. It'd be 36-27 at the half. Second half, though, the Thunderbirds would come out and shoot the ball well, get some steals and some points. They'd build a 21-point lead midway through that second half. Then Sacred Heart would start coming on. They'd hit threes, and the steals would start piling up, which would result in points. What was a 21-point lead would be cut all the way down to about 5 points with 21 seconds left. And then from there, it was just a game of Sacred Heart had a couple of opportunities, but one of those ended in a pass that was knocked away. Thunderbirds would get it back, and then free throws would equal Mahnomen-Waubun able to hang on for the win, with Carter Clark hitting the final 2 free throws. 66-59 tonight, a 7-point win for the Thunderbirds. They moved to 4-10. Sacred Heart falls to 10-5. That's your game summary. We're going to take a break, going to come back, name our stars of the game. It's on your way next. Our post-game report will continue from Mahnomen after this on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, Drew Scott here, and I'm Jonathan Scott, reminding you that life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance. Get just the right protection at just the right price, and save when you bundle home and auto. Kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it'll be just right. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Jake and Shannon in East Grand Forks at 218-773-3608.
If you're searching for experienced technicians that are specialized in most makes and models of cars, light-duty trucks, and SUVs, you better call 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair in Ogama. Baker's quickly provides customized repair and maintenance solutions for your heavy-duty truck while using the industry's latest diagnostic and repair resources along with local parts suppliers. Call them today at 218-983-3330. That's 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair on Highway 59 in Ogama.
There we go. Well, we're going to get into our star of the game, stars of the game, and also our sub of the game. First, we're going to start with our stars. We're going to talk with Kobe Weaver tonight, 7 points. Boy, Kobe, what a ball game tonight. Tell me about this one. How'd you think this one went tonight?
I try to come out and do what I can, but I don't know. It's just try to go in my favor and, just got to do my part. And I don't even care about points, It's all about defense and rebounding. Great win tonight, too. We're learning, too, on the way. Proud of us, so good win tonight.
Yeah, this one this was kind of a win you guys needed at this point, right?
Yeah, just kind of needed it. Just like Ray said, starting a new season, second season. So we want to know starting so far, so let's keep it going.
So what were your thoughts down the stretch? They'd cut the lead all the way down to 5 points, time winding down. What was going through your head at that point?
I was just hoping we weren't going to blow it. I just thought we were going to sell, but I knew we had it in us. Man, especially my teammates and all of us, Very grateful, y'all. Good game, y'all.
Kobe, I appreciate you coming up here. Congratulations on the win here tonight.
Yep, thanks, Sean.
You bet. Now we're gonna talk with our sub of the game. We're just going to switch things up. We're going to talk with Gabe Smith here tonight. Congratulations on the win. Tell me about the game. How'd you think it went tonight?
It went good. We hustled, played good D, got rebounds. That's just what we just got to keep getting rebounds and playing hard.
I had you guys out-rebounding them 45-23 tonight. You guys, but it was a battle inside, It seemed like. So what? As time was winding down, they were cutting the lead. What was Coach Clark telling you in the huddle?
Just keep our composure, play good D, don't foul, and stick on their shooters. So that number 4, that's who we knew they wanted to get the ball to him. So just try to take him away.
So how big of a win is this here tonight?
Big, yeah. We needed this one.
I gotta believe that this is one of those games that should build some confidence, I think, for the team, right?
Yeah, good team.
So get back to it now. What are the areas you got to improve on? What do you got to work on?
we got to work on better defense, keeping our composure like at the end of the games, and then I think we should be good.
All right, man. Congratulations on the win. Great game here tonight.
Thanks, Sean.
You bet. It's Gabe Smith joining us here. He's our sub of the game. Other stars here tonight, I got to mention from Mahnomen-Waubun tonight, also a star, Mike Weaver, played a great game here tonight. Brody Lutka, another excellent game for Brody tonight. Carter Clark played really solid here again tonight. From Sacred Heart, a couple stars, Josiah Sunby, solid game, great defensive effort, and Parker Erickson, who played wonderful here tonight. So congratulations to our stars. Stars tonight brought to you by Pinehurst Resort, and our sub of the game, which is brought to you by Subway Nada. We're going to just keep it here. I see Coach John Clark Jr. coming up here. And we'll just wait for him to come on up and have a seat. Pass the microphone to him. John Clark Jr., head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the 66-59 win over Sacred Heart tonight. Rays, boy, what a ball game. Kids played a great game, and they were able to hang on. A big win. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, definitely do not leave early when we're playing because anything can and probably will happen. So I thought, I'm with you. I thought we played very well for a long stretch of the game. We just, that ending leaves a bad taste, but a lot of kids played very well, and we needed a win bad, and happy for the kids to get that win.
You know, tonight I thought your kids, they had to battle tonight. It was a fight inside, but I think your kids won that battle inside.
It was definitely a battle. I mean, both teams, as long as you were physical with the lower half of your body, you were going to be okay down there. And yeah, it took some adjusting, but you know, fortunately for us, I don't think they shot well from the perimeter. And you know, we've been playing teams that are just blistering us from the outside. Tonight they didn't make everything, and you know, obviously that helped. But overall, I thought we did what we wanted to do. We got it inside. We rebounded the ball well, especially the first half, I thought. And then, you know, we didn't give them a big scoring run. So, job well done by our guys.
You know, and I mean, let's face it, Sacred Heart's got some quick kids. I mean, they are very quick. But I thought your kids, for the most part, did a good job of getting out and not giving them great looks all night.
Yeah, I thought we made it difficult for them. It certainly wasn't easy, and I agree with you. They're quick. Most teams we play are quicker than us, though. So we're learning to play with better angles, and that's what you got to do. When you know you're not as quick, you got to play with good angles and better anticipation. So saw a lot of that tonight, and just really pleased. You know, I got to say this, Sean. We had a senior, old Skinner, Mike Weaver. I don't think he even took a shot tonight, and that's a kid that's been starting for a couple of years, and he's probably the happiest cat down there right now. And I mean, if every kid had that attitude where I don't care if I score, I want to play great defense and I want my team to win, that's how you're successful. And I hope that rubs off on us, because that just says a lot about him. I'm just so proud. You know, and he even made a comeback. I didn't even take a shot tonight. He goes, that was the funnest game I played in a long time. So, you know, and a couple other kids, Kobe got crafty down there and did some really good things and had some key putbacks. And I thought Gabe Smith really gave us a big boost in the first half there and come in, and I think he scored 5 or 7 really quick points for us, so help extend the lead. So a lot of contributions, but happy for all those kids.
You know, and your kids are starting to see the floor so well. Brody was running that baseline, and your kids do a great job of finding him, giving them that opportunity for those easy baseline layups. I just think that is something that has really improved.
Much improved. You know, we lived on that three-point line for the first 10 games of the season, and it didn't go well. And now we're learning play inside out. I mean, we have kids that can make the outside shot, but we're better off, like you said, when we're getting inside and we're cutting to the basket and making things happen that way. So, you know, like I've said many times, it's easy to guard a standing player. It's a lot harder, obviously, to guard a moving player, and we're learning that. And I think all of our guys are kind of settling into a role that is best for our team.
Well, you got another busy week coming up, some more big games, some more opportunities, I think, and your kids seem to really be progressing now at this point?
Well, it's easy to say you're progressing when you win a game, but I have seen it this last week. We played much better this last week, and for longer stretches, and we've really avoided that disaster stretch. So, hopefully we're trending in the right direction because, honestly, Sean, we were down so low we could only trend up. But I'm really pleased with how we are playing better together right now.
Well, we got games on the air next week for your Rays. Congratulations. This is a big win for your guys, and best of luck with the upcoming matchups.
All righty. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Way to go, Peterson.
It's John. Yeah, the first shout out. That's good. You got to have those. Yeah. Hold up. I got something for you here. Is a post-game report here. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More to come. We'll continue after this.
Thinking about moving to independent living? Benedict and Mission Coordinator has something for you to think about. Sign a lease by January 31st and get your third month of rent free. And they'll waive the community fee. That's almost a $4,400 value. Benedict and Mission Court provides 3 meals a day, social activities, housekeeping, and indoor access to therapy and essential health aid as clinic. Call today to schedule an appointment, 218-784-5250. Benedict and Mission Coordinator. Limited time offers, some restrictions apply.
Enbridge presents the energy player of the game here tonight. Enbridge, life takes energy with Enbridge tonight. It was Mike Weaver, our energy player of the game. He had 2 points, he had 9 rebounds, and boy, he played, I would say, one of his best games here of the season. Boy, he was all over the floor defensively, real solid. So congratulations to Mike Weaver. He's our Enbridge energy player of the game, presented to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. And our RDK Enterprise Precision player tonight. Boy, you got to give it to Parker Erickson of the Sacred Heart Eagles. He was spot on here tonight, 23 points, but boy, when he shoots the ball, he's not missing. So congratulations to Parker Erickson. He's our precision player of the game. Let's get into the numbers. The numbers are brought to you by Christian Motors of Fertile, christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. We'll start with Sacred Heart. Led in scoring tonight by Parker Erickson, 23 points, 3 boards. Josiah Sunby, 12 points, 3 boards. Mike Gapp, 9 points, 5 boards. Isaac Sunby, 3 points, 3 boards. It was Elliot Arnson off the bench with 6 points, and Greg Down, 6 points, 4 boards. As a team, Sacred Heart, 4 of 6. They did not shoot a free throw in the second half. They had 9 turnovers tonight, 23 rebounds. They are now 10-5. Thunderbirds tonight, they're led by Carter Clark, 25 points, 9 boards. Darian Chilton, 13 points, 5 boards. Brody Lucka, 12 points, 10 boards. Mike Weaver, 2 points, 9 boards. Gabe Smith, 7 points, 2 boards. And Kobe Weaver, 7 points, 4 boards. Thunderbirds 10 of 14 from line. They out-rebounded Sacred Heart 45-23. Thunderbirds with 20 turnovers. They moved to 4-10 on the season. That'll do it for the broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Sadie Peterson working for your live event tonight, and all of you for tuning in. Final tonight, Mahnomen-Waubun over Sacred Heart boys basketball, 66-59. From the Mahnomen High School Gymnasium on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night, everybody.